At the auction, my brother mocked me. I stayed silent, placed my bid, and won everything. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt like you didn't belong, like everyone already decided your worth, before you even opened your mouth? What if the people laughing at you today are the same ones who'll stand speechless tomorrow? This is not just a story about money. It's not just about an auction. It's about patience, humility, and the quiet power of believing in yourself when even your own family doesn't. So before this story ends, ask yourself one question. What would you do if no one believed in you but you knew the truth? The invitation arrived on a plain white envelope. No gold lettering. No drama. Just a single line. Private asset auction, Hawthorne Fashion Group. Hawthorne was once a giant, a mid-level fashion chain with over 40 stores nationwide. But after poor leadership and debt, it collapsed. Most people thought it was dead. But I didn't. You see, I had studied that company for 3 years. Their customer loyalty, their supply chain, their brand value. I saw potential, not ruins. So I showed up to the auction, and that's when I saw him. My brother. My brother walked in wearing confidence like a tailored suit. Loud laugh. Expensive watch. Surrounded by people who loved his stories. Then he saw me. He laughed. Not quietly. Not kindly. Out loud. You, he said. You're bidding today? The room went silent. He looked at others and smiled. Don't tell me you're here for Hawthorne. Someone chuckled. Another whispered. I felt every eye on me. Have you ever been laughed at? Not because you failed, but because people assumed you would. I smiled politely and said nothing. My brother kept going. You know auctions aren't dreams, right? You need real money, real vision. He leaned closer. Stick to watching. This room isn't for you. And I realized something. Explaining yourself to people who already judged you is pointless. So I stayed quiet. I sat down. I waited. Audience, let me ask you this. How often do you feel pressured to prove yourself to people who don't matter? Sometimes. Silence is not weakness. It's strategy. The auction started. Numbers flew. Big bidders dropped out early. My brother bid confidently, raising his paddle like he owned the place. Then, the price slowed. Only 2 bidders remained, my brother and me. He laughed again. You serious? He whispered. This is where you stop. I raised my paddle. Once. The auctioneer looked at me. Do I have confirmation? Yes, I said calmly. My brother's smile faded. For the first time, he looked unsure. The room was silent. Sweat formed on foreheads. The number climbed. My brother hesitated. He looked at his team. They whispered urgently. He raised his paddle again. So did I. The auctioneer paused. Final bid. My heart pounded. Not from fear, but from certainty. I raised my paddle one last time. The hammer came down. Sold. The room froze. To me, my brother stood still. His mouth opened, but no words came out. People who laughed earlier avoided my eyes. One investor whispered, Who is he? I stood up, not smiling, not gloating, just calm. Because success doesn't need revenge. Audience, think about this. Have you ever imagined the moment your silence finally speaks louder than insults? That moment was mine. Outside, my brother approached me. No jokes. No laughter. How did you? He asked quietly. I said, While you were talking, I was preparing. That's the truth. While they laughed, I studied. While they doubted, I planned. While they underestimated me, I invested in myself. Let me leave you with these lessons. I'll never confuse loud confidence with real competence. And silence is powerful when paired with preparation. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your dreams. The right moment will defend you better than words ever could. Audience, ask yourself, at what auction are you preparing for in your own life? Who is laughing at you right now? And what will they say when your moment arrives?